What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. Today I've got a story time for you guys that was sent in by a subscriber about a time they were on a field trip and one of the kids in their class tried to get into the tiger cage and actually did get into it. I would not recommend doing this at home. Being this stupid definitely leads to your family tree ending with you. But regardless, if you're excited for the video, be sure to press the like button or no joke, no scam, you'll get eaten by a tiger. And without further ado, let's get into it. You would think that it's illegal. I'm getting quiet now. Laying low when you're rich, so I'm wiping down. Making out, stack the bread, cause you love the sound. Just so Alright, so we all definitely have been on a field trip or two, at least I hope you have. I've never been to anywhere as cool as the San Diego Zoo, but apparently some of my subscribers have. And this person went on a field trip to the San Diego Zoo when they were in 3rd grade. And obviously, whenever you're a kid, a field trip is the coolest thing ever. Anytime you're doing something that involves you not being in school is a benefit for as long as I was in school, dude. I guess maybe if you're one of those kids that really enjoys math class or whatever, you hate it. But if you're normal, then any time out of school is a blessing in disguise. Regardless, when they got to the zoo, this person got put into this little group. They had one chaperone and 3 other kids with them. And because there's a tiger involved in the story, I'm gonna call the kid who ended up being a moron Tony, just because it fits. And the group that this kid was in was Tony, him, another child, and Tony's mom. Like, Tony's mom was the chaperone, you know? And Tony's mom was one of those ladies that, like, her kid could do no wrong whatsoever. Her kid was always in the right. So from the instant they got broken up into the group, Tony's mom is kind of like, all right, you guys need to behave. I know my son's gonna behave, so it's up to you guys to make sure that you behave as well. Just kind of being all over the other kids except for her son. And her son was one of the most mischievous people ever. Like, everybody knew he was kind of known for getting into trouble. And they were kind of going around the zoo, and Tony was in charge of deciding where they were gonna go next. Like, his mom was kind of like, all right, honey, you pick where we're going. All right, sweetheart. All right, mom, I want to go over here. Okay, guys, we're going over here. And he wanted to go to the tiger cages. And when they got over to the tiger cages, they saw that both of the tigers were sleeping towards the bottom of the cage. And Tony was not very happy with this whatsoever. He was like, oh, I wanted to see them running. They need to wake up. And listen, dude, I don't know what to tell you. You're at the zoo. If the animals are asleep, then they're asleep. Unless you've got an air horn, there's really nothing you can do. And even if you have an air horn, like, they're animals in a zoo. Just let them sleep. Life's already bad enough with a bunch of fat Americans running around staring at you, taking pictures with their iPhones, with soccer moms going, oh my god, look at how majestic. Like, the last thing you need is kids blaring an air horn whenever you're just trying to vibe. So Tony started, like, yelling at the tigers, and his mom is yelling too, yelling at them to wake up. And a zookeeper came over and, like, told them to keep it down, and I guess that was just too far. How dare you tell them to keep it down? This is ridiculous. Because the mom started kind of getting into it with the zookeeper. So her and the zookeeper are arguing back and forth about why you shouldn't yell at sleeping animals in the zoo. I don't really need to explain why you shouldn't. If you have brain cells, it's pretty obvious. But I guess while the mom is arguing with the zookeeper, Tony had decided that now was his chance to get a closer look at the tigers. He had, like, run up above, and there was this fence kind of around the tiger enclosure that should have been really hard to climb, and he starts climbing it. And because the zookeeper worker guy is kind of distracted by the mom, he doesn't notice it right away until they look over and see that Tony is so high up on the gate that, like, now it would be impossible for anyone to grab him and bring him down, and he's still climbing up over the gate into the tiger cage. And I'll be honest with you, dude, I never understood why the signs were on the zoo saying don't go into the tiger cage, because I feel like it should be pretty obvious, but I guess some people are just too stupid. This isn't a Percy Jackson book, bro. You're not about to find out your dad was a god and you can control animals. What's about to happen is you're about to wake up a tiger from its nap, and it's not gonna be very happy with you. And who could blame it, man? Oh, really, dude? I get like 2 hours of sleep a day and you're gonna wake me up? So obviously his mom starts freaking out, telling him to get down. The zookeeper is like, get down, but considering the kid is already dumb enough to want to go into the tiger cage, he's dumb enough to ignore everybody's warning saying, don't go in there, you massive idiot. And he keeps getting over, dude, and he gets to the point in the fence where, like, you're halfway over and your legs halfway on one side and halfway on the other, and And at that point, a zookeeper is on either side of the fence, and they're like, you can't come over here. And the zookeeper on the side of the tiger cage, braver than me, all right, I'm not gonna lie, I would have been like, damn, look at that kid, that's crazy. At least I don't have to feed the tigers later. I'm not putting my life on the line for your stupid kid named Tony. First of all, you named him Tony. Come on, like, that's just setting him up to be associated with Frosted Flakes forever. You should have known this was gonna happen. And B, it's just not my problem. So obviously at that point, the gig is kind of up and he starts crawling down the fence, but then he gets scared when he looks down and realizes how tall the fence is. So now he's sitting there and he's like, I don't want to come down, but he's on the upper side of the side with the tigers. And of course, at that point, the tigers decide that, like, oh, now's when we're gonna wake up from the nap. And they kind of start moseying over there just to see what's going on. And now, oh, Mr. I want to see the tigers is scared crapless, because when they're sleeping, they're not too scary. But when they're walking towards you and you're stuck on a fence, I'm sure they're a lot more terrifying. So he's screaming, dude. Other zookeepers have to come and, like, get the tigers and lead them away, all because this stupid Tony kid is just screaming on the fence, which is freaking them out more. Hey, guys, I'm gonna interrupt the video for just 1 second. On screen now is actually a gift card. I give one of these away every single day in the video, a way to just say thank you to everybody who's subscribed with notifications on. So if you're not subscribed, if you don't have those on, as about 80% of my audience does not, then you might as well do it, dude. It's free. You can always unsub, and I literally give away free money, so you got nothing to lose. Real talk, huge thank you to everybody who is subscribed with notifications on. It really does help out the channel a bunch, and it means the world. And yeah, I'll shut up and let you guys get back to the video now. Enjoy. So they finally get this idiot Tony kid off the fence, right? And obviously everybody's like, you're an idiot. But the mom comes up, oh my god, are you okay? Is my boy okay? And then the mom, you think in this situation she would be humbled and maybe keep her mouth shut, be thankful for the people that just went in and got her son away from the tiger. No, no, no. Apparently not. She starts yelling at them that, like, this fence clearly wasn't up to code and was way too dangerous. The fence was huge, by the way. Like the person in the story says, it wouldn't have been easy to climb unless, like, you really wanted to climb it, which I guess is kind of the purpose of it. I don't know. I feel like there isn't really a way to design a fence that's completely unclimbable, right? Like, unless you did a glass wall or something. I'm not too sure. I just work here, bro. But here she is yelling at them, saying it's their fault. Like, oh, it's your guys' fault. You guys don't have good enough defenses around the tiger cage. Oh yeah, don't mind me, lady. Sorry we didn't think through the fact that someone's kids would have so few brain cells that they would be willing to try it, dude. That wasn't on the list of things we ever expected anyone to do. So at that point, the zookeepers are furious with her, dude. I don't blame them. Like, how could you not be? And they're saying that, you know, you got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. And the mom, for whatever reason, thought that the fact that she was here on a field trip, like, made them invincible, as if they couldn't get kicked out. And believe it or not, when your kid is an idiot and tries to get into the tiger cage, they can still kick you out. So they ended up doing this, like, intercom thing over the zoo, saying that the school had to regroup in the middle of the zoo and da-da-da-da-da near the entrance, like the middle area, because there was 2 entrances. There was a middle entrance, I guess. So they all met up and they just had to explain to the principals the situation, and, like, him and the other kid that were in the group had to get split up and join other groups because this kid was just so stupid that he tried to get into the tiger cage. I don't really know what Tony was thinking. I guess if your mom is that crazy, you've really got nothing to lose by trying to get into a tiger cage, right? Like, hey, getting mauled by a tiger might wake your mom up, I guess, and make her a little bit less crazy. But I don't know. I'll just make it till I'm 18 instead. It seems a little bit more worth it, dude. Maybe this kid is single-handedly the reason that there has to be signs like, do not try to punch the alligators in Florida, or it's probably more of a Florida man. Regardless, a pretty crazy situation. The rest of the field trip apparently went smoothly, though. The new group had nobody trying to get into the animal cages, which is probably a benefit. But on that note, guys, I think that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate you taking a second to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought. If you don't know what to comment, just go ahead and comment the word tiger down below. It's just helping the video do better. And yeah, other than that, subscribe and turn on those notifications if you don't have them on already, because as I said, I give away money. And listen, man, come on, what's there not to love? Other than that, if you want more content, I do have a podcast called the SKUFFED Cast. You can find the link down below in the description, along with a link link to the intro song if you enjoyed it. And if you're in the mood for merch, the Teespring store, also in the description, has plenty of options. The Christmas Karen merch, haha merch, OG Sub Club, you name it, it's got it. And yeah, on that note, guys, don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I will see you guys all tomorrow with another video. Merry 2 days before Christmas. I hope y'all are having a good time off school now, and I'm out. Peace.